It shows
you?
me.
Oh, that's good to know, though.
Hello, nerds.
Yo.
Hi.
Apparently that's what we're doing now. Welcome to Phixius Phixius Titans. Force of Habit. That shit's done. Done. We all died. Anyway.
We all retired.
Wait, what?
And we're really gay.
Hang on a second.
We
What?
died at
I
the
didn't agree
end.
to
I didn't think any of you died.
Yeah.
I didn't agree to the death.
Technically, yes, but that hasn't happened yet in the timeline. It's only been 25 years.
You said we died. Therefore, we died. It doesn't matter where in the timeline it happened because Dudeman's.
Well, guess
Okay,
that's
well, it's only been 25 years. Everybody's still alive. I'm sure O is in the Feywild somewhere stealing all of the silverware.
I think, and also eating all the shiny bugs.
That too.
Sure.
Yeah.
Whether they burn
Absolutely.
or
that
not,
too.
it doesn't matter. Yep.
Yeah.
And for them, it's been
Yeah.
like 5 months instead of 25 years.
They look as young as they always did.
They are a bird. Wrinkling is not
They are.
really their thing.
Yep. No.
Yeah.
No.
Anyway, Spooktober is now underway. We're raising money for Extra Life. If you don't know what Extra Life is, it's a organization that raises money across the Children's Miracle Network for kids in hospital across Canada and the US. It helps get them needed medical equipment, needed medications, and sometimes just something to do when they're waiting between appointments. So if you got a couple bucks, it'd be really great if you could donate. You can go to tinyurl.com/Vactair Extra Life -2024. That'll take you to our team page. Pick somebody from the roster and just throw them some money. Sometimes it will go right into the Children's Miracle Network to be spread wherever it's needed most. There are a couple, like myself, that are donating to a specific hospital. So if you donate to me, it's going to go to McMaster Children's Hospital in Hamilton, Ontario, because I was a Mac kid when I was born, and it's important to me that the money that I raise for this program goes there.
Mine is going to the Children's Hospital in Oshkosh because that's where my nephew was when he was born 3 months early.
Yeah.
Oh.
So just keep that in mind if you want to donate to just the charity as a whole. Find somebody who's not donating to or like raising money for a specific hospital. Otherwise, it will go to their specific hospital of choice. But if you are the type of person that needs to be bribed, we do have a prize pack that we are giving away at the end of the month during our 12-hour stream on November 2nd. I will be running my Organized Chaos Dungeon on the 2nd from 12 to 12. And it's a drop-in, drop-out. So if you got a couple hours and you want to come play D&D, level 10 character, there's some other rules. Go check out our Discord and just show up when you're ready. But we'll be doing the giveaway
first, though, before you jump in.
Oh, okay. Tell Artemis first and then jump in. Hi, I'm jumping in now.
Yeah. It was a little chaotic last year because we didn't do it right, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Anyway, our giveaway includes items from Chaosium, Gooey Cube, Extra Life themselves, us here at the Vactair, Canadian Dice. Basically, we just asked a bunch of people if they could give us free shit to give away, and they said yes. So, we've got a lot.
I'm currently on my couch.
Yes, I've taken over Artemis's couch with shit. Giveaway shit. So,
yep.
I'm sorry. It was a good plan.
No, you're not.
It was a good plan.
It's cheaper to literally ship it anywhere from like my place than it is from yours. Like shipping is terrible up there.
It really is.
So it made sense for it to come here.
Fucking Canada. But free health.
Blame Canada. Blame Canada. Well, there is. You do have that.
Speaking of Canada, our first sponsor for the night is Canadian Dice. You can go to canadiandice.ca, use the code TheVactair, all one word, at checkout for 15% off of your order. And if you are an American, all prices are in Canadian, so you will get a little bit of a dip because our dollar sucks. So Just putting that out there. Ryan is very quick about making sure that dice go out very quickly. You order it on a Tuesday, it's probably going out Wednesday. So just keep that in mind. But we are coming up to the holiday season, believe it or not. So there will be a cutoff date of when it will arrive by your holiday of choice. So just keep that in mind.
Halloween?
I mean, if you order it for Halloween, you'll probably get it like this
now.
week. Maggie's Dice Pick of the Week.
He is very good.
He is very good.
Mm-hmm.
Maggie's Dice Pick of the Week is the Vampire D10 set. It is 10 D10 dice made mainly for like Vampire the Masquerade, Werewolf the Apocalypse. And it's because blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
If you know, you know.
I've never seen that
Exactly.
movie, but I still know.
It's actually really cute. I like that.
It is. Cute. The second one is really cute too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are also partnered with Monument Studios, who have supplied all of our music and Foley for all of our campaign play and most of our one-shot play during Spooktober. They have over 5,000 content creator-friendly, royalty and copyright-free music and sound effects for your streamed or home games. You can check out their Instagram over on @Monument Studios. Follow along for their Kickstarter release of Fantasy Plus, which is sort of like their, I don't know, I don't want to say another word, but Sirenscape model. Same sort of situation. But better.
Yeah.
Our next Spooktober one-shot is on Sunday the 20th at 8:30 p.m. It's called Wraith to the Finish with Tim from Stronghold D&D as the GM. It's a 5e game where the players will be competing in a haunted race. I'll be your tech for the evening as I have been all week. So I'll be there being the peanut gallery. As usual.
I'm excited because Lich and Banana are in that one, and they're just chaos.
That is true. That is true. I also want to see a banana run.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yeah, I can understand why you'd think that.
Anyways,
Only
so
facts.
last time,
Just before we get going, for those who are sitting looking at their screens thinking, I'm sure that's not Lizzie's real normal background. I'm pretty sure that's Cedar's background. You're absolutely right. I'm staying with Cedar at the moment.
It's
So
true.
I am.
Welcome to America.
Thank you. So no, you're
no,
not.
well,
going,
you can.
You're not going nuts. I really am.
I mean,
Where I look as though I am.
you could be, but we're not going to judge.
Yeah, but
Wow.
not about this.
Yeah, it's fine.
This is
Yeah.
not the thing that is making that happen.
No, exactly. Oh, hang on.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's
Ah!
a gerblin. It's a gerblin.
Hello.
Hi, Gerblin.
As they punch their desk.
Yeah, I was just saying, just smack their elbow on the desk.
You okay, buddy?
Yeah, they're fine.
Okay.
Dear.
At least I think they are.
All right. So, last session, the group had returned to the bunkhouse and celebrated with a meal and a special tart that was made from the strawberries that you guys had all brought back.
Call me that.
Okay. Anyways,
I'm a
had a
trollop,
meal.
not a tart.
okay. Anyways, you had a meal. It was good. Topher's a good cook. Move on.
Try for anybody else? There we go.
Race had a vision that night while everybody was either sleeping or meditating, whatever, of a stone chamber that had 4 different plinths in it, each containing a different element, air, earth, water, and fire. And as they sort of observed these things, they began to take on the shape of like a humanoid of some kind, still made out of the same element, but humanoid in shape. And as Race looked at the Earth one, the room began to shake, and then everybody was sort of woken up because there was an earthquake in the waking world. Nobody fell to bed though. I was really excited. That's what the dex check was for.
We didn't fall out of bed?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nobody
I thought
likes
it
falling out of bed.
I mean, yeah, I just thought it would be more fun if we did.
I mean, yeah, I would have been, like, it's fine. Whatever. You sort of explained about the dream Race, and Worm had the suggestion of next time, don't ask it any questions, just say hi and leave it alone. That was the advice that you got.
And then Mila Jovovich came, and Bruce Willis explained to her that the fifth element is love.
Yep.
Oh no.
Multipass.
That's such a good movie. I should watch that.
I hated that movie the first time I saw it, and now I fucking love it. I don't know why I hated it so much.
It's so good. I love it.
I think it might have been Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Sure. Or you mean Chris?
Was it Chris Rock? It's not Chris Rock.
No, but I know who you're talking about.
The guy in the gold, yes, in the cheat outfit, yes, we know who we're talking about.
Yes. Chris Tucker. Okay.
Thank you.
I knew it was a Chris.
In a minute.
So everybody woke up from the. Everybody woke up from the shaking. Race explained about the dream, all that sort of thing, and then because it was still the middle of the night, everybody was able to get back to sleep and get a little bit more rest. In the morning, Ophelia was able to identify the dust that Race had found at the herbalist and found out that it is a substance called heartwood powder, which she explained is made from the sacred tree that grows back in Race's home, which can be used in the powdered form to negate any sort of cost associated with a spell. So like if there is a gold component for a spell, this dust could be used instead of that component, as long as you had enough of it. As you were finishing up breakfast, Knock and Ham returned, and they looked pretty beat up, and you found out that they had been on a bounty job that had gone wrong. They were on the trail of Saris Gualag, who is the leader of the local group called Belsair. And originally Belsair had been a group that was formed over a labor dispute, but recently had sort of become more radical in their exploits, in starting fires, blowing things up, things like that. And all of this had been sort of a reaction to an execution that had happened a few weeks prior. And you found out that Ham was pretty sure that the person who had been executed was innocent. He refused to explain why or give you any more details than that, but he was adamant that the person who had been executed was innocent. One of my notes says Warforged Dream of Electric Sheep. I don't remember why it says that, but there was a thing.
It's my fault, maybe.
It was a thing we always said in 5.
Oh, we must have been talking about Knock passing time knitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after breakfast, everybody went to the market and were picking up things for the cold pocket that Ophelia wanted to make. You found an exotic pet shop. It was great. Worm and Ophelia found, after all the parts were gathered that Ophelia was going to need, Worm and Ophelia returned to the bunkhouse to work on it. And Ophelia sort of explained the different screwdrivers and started teaching Worm a little bit about their craft.
I learned nothing.
Yeah. Like your head was just the dial-up sound the entire time. It's fine. But you helped. You handed them screwdrivers and things. It's fine.
Usually the wrong one.
Mm-hmm. But in the end, they had a prototype for a cold pocket that could hold 4 slices of bacon.
And it is.
Yep. Race and Lily headed to the Illumination Abbey because Lily wanted to check in and get a few things while she was there. There, Lily introduced Race to the leader of her temple, a bugbear named Sir Nulk. There was a lot of talk and chat about him being the beast and all of that sort of fun stuff. Race was given a 2 vials of holy water and a small roll of parchment. And when Lily checked in with Nulk, she found out that Nulk also believes that the person who was executed was innocent. The parchment that was given to Lily had a saying on it, Brio Hella Lent, which just means, in Elvish, it means never bend to tyrants. And the Midwestern goodbye is canon now. That was fun. And then after everybody regrouped, you met Ava at the stables with the merchant house. And she got a wagon all set up for you and told you to take the wagon to Balor, which is a very small, like, trading post on the Eastern Road, where you are to swap wagons with the person who is bringing goods from another city. And then you'll bring it back and you'll get paid. And when we left off, Lily and Raze were up front, and Worm and Nephelia were riding on the back. And that is where we kind of pick up, as you guys are headed out of the city. As you're, like, just kind of setting off and the wagon is trundling up the road, the canvas that is covering everything kind of moves around a little bit and lifts up, and Rue sits up. And Rue, you woke up in the back of this wagon. You're not really sure how you got there, but you're with your friends, so, you know, all's well.
It's happened before. Fine. I look around, take it all in. Morning, you guys.
None of you knew she was there.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
What you doing back here?
why are you here? Where did you come from?
I'm
You're not getting any
Definitely
money.
not listening into your conversations. No.
Good grief.
Again.
Where have you been? Here?
I woke up like this. I don't know. I guess I had a nap and I ended up in the wagon. I don't know. Not important. I'm here now.
Roll me just a D20, a straight D20.
Okie dokie. Uh-oh. Alright. 20.
You also, so in addition to having all of your gear with you and everything, you have an extra 9 gold that you have no idea where it came from.
Oh, great. This is a good day. I like it.
You got drunk and stole things again, didn't you?
It's kind of looking like that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, but I wouldn't know if I was, because I don't remember what happened last night. Yeah. Anyways, I'm here now. You're here now. That's the important thing.
You missed out on a really good meal last night.
Perhaps I could have had a good meal. I just don't remember what I ate.
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah.
You know those strawberries we got? They turned into a really nice tart.
Amazing.
Yes.
I love me a good tart. Okay.
Tart, not a trollop.
A dollop? There was dollops we could have put on the tart?
You did. You had cream on yours.
There was cream on it. Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. I thought there
What
might have been
dollop
other
a daisy?
You
What?
can eat daisies?
Probably.
You can. I don't recommend it, but you can.
Huh.
Mm.
So I could have put daisies on top of my dollop on top of my tart.
So who's driving the wagon? Is it Race or Lily?
It's Rue.
For sure
No,
me.
it's not.
For
Rue's
sure
in the
me.
back.
Okay. Well, Race,
fine. Okay.
Race, if you're driving, I need an animal handling check because you've never
Oh.
driven a wagon before.
Oh, good. Okay. This might have been a mistake then.
I'm pretty sure you just bribe those things with bacon. It's fine.
Oh, I've got some bacon.
Great.
Oh, you have no idea how much bacon we have.
Ophelia made a cooling pocket.
So, as you guys are like talking and the wagon is moving, you realize that people are like walking faster than your wagon is moving.
I'm trying to strong arm it and it's not working. Because
You
that's
okay?
not how you do that.
Race. Right. You've been working really hard recently. Would it be helpful if I took over this for you, just so that you're not, you know, it's a big job for a gnome. I mean, you're doing a really good job. I'm not
Did
not
you
just
a gnome.
call a race a gnome?
You're not a gnome. Why did I just?
Wow.
It took me a second to
He's all
realize.
confused tonight.
It's okay. It took me a full 30 seconds to realize it.
I've been traveling all day. That's my
Oh
only
God, a
excuse.
second.
Yeah, that's fair. You have.
No excuse.
No, not really any excuse at all. No, I agree entirely.
How dare you?
I'm very
the gnomes
sorry.
killed my family.
Yes, I'm very sorry. Yes.
No, I didn't. We just talked to your mom.
Go with it.
Oh,
Drama continues.
I mean, we
Do you want me to
didn't
make a
just talk
deception
to
check?
her mom because she's dead. Because she was killed by gnomes.
You know what would make me feel
Fine.
better right now? Some bacon.
Let's try again. Let's try again.
That's a 5 on a deception check there, Race.
It's a 7. Thank you.
What?
No, on the deception check, no, that's a 5.
Yeah.
Oh, -2. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, my charisma is quite lacking.
That's okay. That's why you have me.
Yeah.
It's too bad that I hate people and I'm scared of them.
Let's just start this conversation over, shall we?
Great.
Would it be helpful if I took over the driving just for a little while?
That's a face that definitely means yes, in my opinion.
I mean, we might get there
And I'm really
before,
good at reading.
we run out of bacon.
I just hand over the reins.
That's fine.
These strings. I hand the
Lily,
strings
go
over.
ahead and give me an animal handling check, please.
I hand the reins over and then take my sword out and sit with it in my lap.
You watch. This is going to be even worse.
And I just glare at people as we pass them.
Muttering about my parents aren't gnomes.
Why can I never get this? Thank you. Oh, that's slightly better.
Yeah, it's average. All right, you manage. So you pick up the pace a little bit, and as you make your way out of the eastern gate, the city sort of gives way to the countryside. And like immediately outside the city, you know there's farmlands. You've been out there a little bit recently. You go past Airtick's farm, you can see that there's workers out in the strawberry fields now. After you cleared it out, everything like that.
And all the while, just in a gentle undertone, if you listen carefully, you can hear Lily doing her level best to undo the insults that she just heaped upon her companion.
Okay.
Yeah, how's that going for you?
Try bacon. It always works.
Grace is just sitting there in the front.
You know, but Lily is trying.
It's fine.
I'm snapping at people.
Smacking your sword on your hand.
So, you got going a little bit later in the morning, so you know that you'll have to stop at some point tonight and camp on the road. And you can find a place along the way as you go. But for now, can I get somebody to roll me a D8, please?
Yes. I'll roll it. Hold on.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Okay.
That's either really
Oh, how
good or
fitting.
really bad.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So, as you are traveling, you notice like the road is busy. This is a well-traveled like sort of trade route between the capital and Balor, and then beyond Balor it breaks into several roads that lead other places like Raven's Point and things like that. But as you are traveling, you see sort of up ahead of you what looks like, at first you think it's just a person riding a horse. And then you realize that the person that's riding is playing a harp, and like you can't hear the music yet because you're too far away. But as you get closer, you notice that it's not actually a person and a horse. It's a centaur that is sort of working their way down the road. And as they get closer, those of you who speak Sylvan can hear that he's just like, as he walks slowly, he's just very calmly playing on like a harp and waves at you as you go by and continues on playing.
Okay.
Is that a common sight in this part of the world? Should I not be shocked by this? Someone tell me how I'm supposed to feel about a centaur with a harp just wandering down the road.
Lily and Rue, you would both know that centaurs don't usually come this far south. They are normally up in Wythos, up where the plains are. They don't normally come this far south. It's a little unusual, not unheard of, but
I think they're migrating, but how about you don't worry about that and just have some of this nice bacon right now?
Okay.
Okay, great. Problem solved.
We've only got 4 rashers of it.
Well, we got more than that. It's just the 4 that's going to be good for
It's
the
just the 4
longest.
that's going to be... Yes, this is true. This is true. Yes, we have got more.
like there is no way you guys didn't grab pocket bacon.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I just gave to Reyes.
Pocket bacon.
Pocket bacon.
Hell yeah.
It probably had some lint on it.
Rue,
It might have
Rue's
had a
right.
gold piece stuck to it. Careful of your teeth. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Rue is right. It's not something that I've seen a lot of, but yeah.
Pocket bacon? Or centaurs?
No,
that
centaurs.
Are still wandering
Oh, I've
around?
seen more pocket bacon in the last week than I want to see in my entire life.
That's a fair comment, honestly.
It's just a part of your daily life now.
Yeah, exactly.
This is how we do at this point. Yep.
Uh-huh.
As you continue traveling, wagons and travelers, people on foot, people on horseback, all those sort of things go by. It's about mid-afternoon or so when a wagon goes by that is bearing the same sigil that your wagon wears. So it's another third house surgeon wagon that is headed back towards the capital.
I think
and it would make sense that they would have like a regular sort of trade system set up. So they see you and wave, and
I think we would
as you go by.
Sort of any news, anything that we should know about up the road that you've noticed.
Nope, it was pretty quiet when I came through. There was a little bit of rain, so the roads were a little muddy, but as of yesterday, it was pretty pretty calm.
Oh, that's good.
You always have to be a little wary once you get past the crossroads, but beyond that,
Yeah.
not anything too bad.
Yeah. Okay. That's great. Well, everything seemed to be fine back at the main house, so
Nothing. You
nothing.
say this as you're like slowly passing each other.
Yes, yeah, because you would obviously just slow down, wouldn't you? You would just slow down to say hi.
Yep. So, says, well, have a safe trip.
Yep. You too.
And continues on.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Looks at the goblin in the back of the wagon, waves, and just keeps going. Rue, you're sitting like, because you're in the back part of the wagon, you're sitting on like bundles of cloth and jars of precious dyes and things like that.
Sounds good. Sure hope this jar doesn't bust or my pants are gonna be purple and I don't like purple.
And you might want to move yourself then. You know, you could sort of, you could move over a bit and sit on that pile of cloth rather than on those jars, if you wanted to.
I go and plonk myself up between Lily and Ray's uncomfortably.
Okay.
I don't move my sword. It's just like digging it.
Okay, that was not what I meant, Rue, but fine.
It's cozy up here. I like it. Good. Much better than the possibility of purple pants.
Fine.
So what is Worm and Ophelia doing in the back there?
I think Ophelia would be probably discussing like how to make improvements on the cooling bucket, and Worm is just like interested, but does not comprehend anything that Ophelia is saying.
Any of it?
Mm-hmm. It's all going, wee.
Yeah.
Fine.
More interested that there will be a chance for more bacon or more heated snacks. Yeah. That's what
yes, because Ophelia's going to be thinking about how you can
discussed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ophelia was thinking about how she
could do the pizza pocket. Just a curious question.
There was some comments about the hot pocket, but HAWT.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Hot.
Yeah.
Rar. Go full emo.
No, that's the bacon. That's the bacon in the pocket of colding. That's the one that's rar.
Yes.
Okay. So, as the day sort of wears on, you don't really see, I mean, nothing out of the ordinary happens beyond seeing the centaur. The road is relatively well cared for, just given the amount of trade that happens here. It's not like flagstone paved or anything like that, but it does seem like it's maintained. So you don't have too hard of a time getting the wagon, like anytime you have to pass another wagon or anything like that, it's not like you're in danger of running off the road or anything like that. It's not too bad.
Okay.
And then when evening starts to come,
time is wearing on. Yeah.
Yes, you'll have to find somewhere to camp.
Mm-hmm. Because I spend quite a lot of my time on the road as a traveling healer, I happen to know, or Lily happens to know, that there is actually quite a reasonable place that we could choose to set up camp, because we're not going to get to Balor today. We could set up in this place. It's just as you get around to the turn off to Raven's Point. I don't know if any of the others of you know of it, but it's quite well used, and it's a pretty decent place that we could set up for the night. And plenty for the animals to eat without us having to try and find anything, and pretty decent ground, reasonably safe. May
Well,
even be
Sounds
other
good to
people there.
me.
Yeah, may even be other people there.
what would we have to do? Like, where is it?
Just keep following the road, and then until we get to the crossroads that the other guys were talking about, and it's just off there, just before you get to the turning for Raven's Point.
Oh,
So we wouldn't have to go out of our way or anything like that. You pull off the road a little bit. It's not bang slap on the roadside, but you wouldn't want it to be anyway. So, and as I say, it's pretty well used. I've used it myself before. It's not bad.
well, okay then.
Sure.
All right.
Excellent.
So Lily, you guide the wagon on, and it's getting to be pretty close to dusk by the time you see up ahead. You can see there is a big there's like a signpost that splits off into 3 different directions, and you know that the turnoff for the rest area is kind of right before that.
Yeah.
So you guide the wagon in there, and once you guys arrive, there is definitely quite a sizable like clearing that has been made here. It's definitely shows signs of like being used. There isn't anybody here right now, but it's definitely a place that people stop. You can see that there's a little lean-to with logs for drying wood for the fire pit, things like that. So relatively easy to set up.
Yep.
Worm and Race, you haven't been this far north before, so you don't know if this is like common or not, but
Place is weird.
Yeah, it's a
and
bit,
also
but it's useful.
Race, this would be the first time you've seen a forest that has leaves on it.
Oh. What's the matter with these trees? They got like weird fungus or something.
Fungus? No.
There's like these growths.
Are
they sick or something?
Do you mean these things? And she points and gets hold of a leaf.
Pull a leaf off.
Pulls a leaf off, and yeah. You mean they're just leaves? That's
What's that?
what trees grow them. It's
they
natural.
don't.
It's normal.
They
Well,
do
ridiculous.
the trees down your way may not, but most trees do.
It's true.
I'm not sure. Seems sick to me.
Well, yeah, it's because it's green.
I'll tell you the
Yeah.
story that my mother told me about trees. And so some trees have very tiny leaves, but then there's a spatula fairy that comes along in the night and smacks them. And then they become big like this. That's what happens. I loved that story as a kid.
The spatula fairy?
Spatula fairy?
Yeah, it's the spatula fairy.
Oh, okay.
Flattens things nice and flat.
Do you think if it hit me, I'd grow like this?
Your nose might widen.
Oh, sure.
With
Better
the
than
spatula,
being inverted.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh, you guys, it's Phixius' first fairy tale.
Aww.
Oh, I love that. Of course it came from a goblin.
Yeah, a chaos goblin.
Indeed.
That tracks.
I love it.
Okay, so you go about setting up camp, unhitch the horses, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
There are
And there's
some
there's
grains in the wagon for them if you need it.
Yeah. So I think I would probably give them some of that, but also then sort of try and picket them so that they've got access to some of the natural vegetation that is around the edges of the cleared area.
Okay, sure.
So that they have a choice. And don't come asking me to be fed in the middle of the night because they're hungry and they've got nowhere to go to get anything.
Spoken like a true horse girl.
No, spoken like a true cat lady.
That too.
Also that.
Are you setting up watches? Like, what's the plan for the night?
I only need 4 hours, so if someone can cover the other 4, 2 people could take a break, maybe. Take a watch.
I can watch. I am very good at watching things and talking. Both of those things. Often at the same time.
Makes
Sometimes
sense.
not. Yeah.
I'm happy to take a watch as well.
Not me. I like sleep.
If I see the spatula fairy though, Race, I'm gonna let you know so you can see how it all works.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't gotten her. I haven't seen her yet, but I mean someday I think it's gonna happen. It could be tonight.
Okay. So we're gonna do a thing. I'm gonna steal this from Jeremy because I thought it was cute. What is one sort of like bedtime routine thing that everybody has that they do?
I'm probably polishing all of my weapons and then doing like push-ups or something.
The panic on Affy's face.
See, how many weapons do I have? Oh gosh, I've got my sword, I got 2 hand axes, and I got 5 javelins. So
And I gave you 2 of my daggers just because I know it's your thing.
great. I'll clean those for you. You gotta keep them clean.
I hand off my kazoo.
For all the times I used them, yeah.
What do you like? Shoot poison darts with this thing?
It's for music.
As you blow into it, the end of it lights up.
Ah!
and raves. Music and raves.
Kind of synonymous, though.
Here you go.
Okay.
Thanks.
So,
but I actually wanted it polished like your sword. But instead it's soggy now, and that's okay.
Well,
I'm not judging.
You gotta learn to take care of some things yourself there, little one. And I pat you on top of the head.
Oh my god.
okay, so Race is polishing her weapons. What's Rue, Lillian, Affy can go last because she's doing
grumbling about feeling misunderstood and wet kazoos.
Okay.
Lily,
How is that
Lily
part
will...
of your bedtime routine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant right now, in the moment. My bedtime routine involves eating my emotional support caterpillars so that I sleep well because I got a little something in my tongue and I'm digesting it. I have a pocket full of little dried caterpillars. They're nice and chewy.
Mealworms.
Yes, perhaps. Oh, I see what you did there.
Couldn't help myself.
Yeah. Baconator.
What?
What's Lily? What's one thing that Lily does every night?
Lily will spend just 5 or 10 minutes reflecting on the day, being, little bit of maybe a little bit of meditation, but just thinking about the day and how it's gone and those sorts of things. It's part of her.
Wondering how the fuck she ended up here.
Yeah.
A fair question. Maniacs.
but acknowledging to herself that she is actually quite enjoying herself. So
that's fair. Worm, what you got?
Yeah.
I make my nest because I have figured out a way to compress every single pillow by vacuum sealing it and putting it in
Nice.
my bag, and then I unvacuum seal it and like lay it out, and I've got like a little nest, and then I have Sneeze and Craney, and they just kind of like dig all around in the pillows, and then I go to sleep.
Explain a little bit about Sneeze and Craney, because we haven't really talked about them a lot.
Explain a little bit about vacuum sealing in the timeline frame.
You can create a
Like,
vacuum with your mouth.
are you
Let's
a-
just leave it at that. Sneeze and Craney are her horned snakes. One's a male and bigger with a longer horn, and then Craney is the female, smaller. Still has a horn, just a little smaller.
Smaller. How dare you?
Glad you told me that. I need to fix your art.
What?
Need to fix your new art.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they just have like one like spiked horn in the middle of their foreheads. They're like a silvery blue color. They kind of match her horns. Yeah. They seem more intelligent than they actually are. Or they are more intelligent than one would expect. One way or the other.
Okay. The worm nests.
Oh, I'd have my
Get
ram
settled
doll.
in.
Yeah. So I curl up under like
Very
3
important.
blankets and a sleeping bag with my ram doll.
Love that. Okay. So who's taking the first part of the watch?
I think Ray said
Rue?
they'd go first.
I can do either.
Okay, well, Rue raised her hand, so go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay. I'm just looking at my character sheet and my computer's really slow, everyone. Does somebody else actually want to... Who is with me? Maybe somebody else should roll their perception check.
I'm asleep.
Okay, give me 2 seconds here.
Team.
Aren't
My Mac.
I
I'm super
and
slow.
Rue on watch together?
Meanwhile,
are
I
we
pull out
splitting it
my
three?
I
kazoo,
think you're
which is going to help
Or are we splitting
everybody
it?
sleep and do a tune. Okay, I finally have my sheet pulled up here. Give me 2 seconds.
Or are we doing 3 shifts of one? We're doing 3 shifts of one. Fine. This is okay.
Well, because it's
Oh,
2
okay.
hours, 2 hours, and then I'm taking 4 hours.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Oh no!
Oh, I thought that was the one.
So did I.
Okay.
I really need to
So
be
you
wearing
gotta
glasses now. That was
So
a moment of panic.
explain to me how Rue gets distracted.
I start playing my kazoo and singing to myself. And there was a goblin who... What is that?
Any of you who bothered to look at this nonsense see that the end of Rue's kazoo lights up every time she plays it.
I'm sitting in a tree too, so like, yeah,
Oh my gosh.
I'm the best lookout ever. I rolled a 7 in case anyone was wondering.
That tracks.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's getting up for the second watch?
That would be me.
Okay, so Lily, you wake up after a couple of hours, just like as Rue blasts a loud note on their kazoo and almost falls out of the tree that they're in.
Lily, you're awake! Great!
Yes, I'm awake.
I've been singing. It's been great. I loved it. I don't know how everybody else felt about it, but it was keeping me entertained, so that's the important thing, I guess.
Fine. Did you see anything worth mentioning?
Absolutely. Well, I mean, I think a dragon flew past the moon, but like aside from that, no. Nothing of
Dragon
note.
flew past the moon.
A small
Okay.
one. But I didn't wear my glasses today, so I could be wrong. I don't know.
You've
Oh.
never seen Rue with glasses before.
Yeah, I was just saying, I didn't know you wore glasses.
There's lots of things you don't know about me. To be continued.
So how long ago did you see this dragon flying across the moon?
Well, I was kind of dozing off. It might have been a big bug. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And like
It's
maybe
fine.
half
I
an hour
understand
ago,
now.
2 hours. I don't know. A while. It's been a while.
I understand
Yeah.
now. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Feel free to come down out of the tree and
I
maybe
might
sleep.
just sleep up here. I think there's a big hole that some raccoons were in. It looks kind of cozy. I'm gonna pile in on
Fine.
top. Totally fine. Catch you
Yep.
in a few.
Sounds wonderful.
Snoring
Yes.
begins.
Good night.
Oh no.
Okay, so first thing that needs to happen is Rue, I need you to roll me an animal handling check
Sweet. Okay.
as
That
you try to
can't go
climb
wrong.
in on top of this family of raccoons that is curled up in the tree sleeping.
Oh gosh.
Yes, that went well.
Okay.
Oh, it went better than I
Oh,
thought.
actually, it
For
Well, I
did go
thought it was
whatever
well.
a 5.
reason, you got a 19. So for whatever reason, Rue is able to just climb in this giant like hole in the side of the tree, and a little while later you see like this family of raccoons leaves to go do their nightly activities, but like they didn't attack Rue.
I'm up there
And you
singing
just
songs
hear
with raccoons now.
as they drift off to sleep, they're just singing to
Yeah.
themselves.
Mhm.
All right, so Lily, go ahead and roll me a perception check then as you're
Mhm.
taking your watch. And do you have dark vision?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I think most of you do, or all of you do, but I'm not sure.
Oh, great.
Okay. So that's a 3. It's going great, you guys. You're doing really
Great.
well. Proud of you.
I mean, my
Um,
animal handling check went out right, all things considered, given that I'm not proficient in that.
Your,
I just
your
like to
animal
point out.
handling check was brilliant.
Oh boy. We're doing great.
Lily, roll me a d8.
Wait, what's your perception addition? Do you not have anything to add?
No, I don't.
Oh.
2.
2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Oh God, this is gonna be so bad.
while I'm getting a map here, Lily, you begin to hear a rustling sound coming from the woods around you. And at first it's sort of hard to tell what direction it's coming from. But it does seem to, like, eventually you kind of sort out that it's coming from deeper within the woods. And, that's not the map I wanted. You hear this rustling sound, and it seems to be coming closer.
Mm.
You can't quite make out what that sound could be.
Is it me?
Give me a moment as I dump you all on a map here.
Oh no.
Time to roll initiative.
I just need to understand something really quick. Do I have higher wisdom as the barbarian than the cleric does?
Put
Don't
Rue
think
over here
so.
because you're in a tree.
I don't know. Hang on. I don't. My wisdom is 15.
Oh. Then your perception should be more than 3.
My perception, yeah. There must be something.
Shouldn't it? Am I
Yeah.
losing my mind?
No.
Oh wait, that would be
Yeah,
fine. That's
it
because
should
it's
be.
on
It should be
that.
+2.
That's better. Yeah, that's better. It was somehow it.
Regardless, that would only be a 5.
That would still only be a 5. It wouldn't have made any
Yes,
real
but I'm just
difference.
saying.
Yeah, but you're quite right. Yes, there was an error, which has now been put right.
I was just about to
That
be
hasn't
like,
made
we're
a
all in
single
trouble. We're gonna die. The cleric has a +0.
Yeah, no.
Okay. So, coming sort of out of the woods at you, it takes you a second to sort of like focus in on what's happening, because it's not really making noise per se, so much as like this perpetual rustling sound. And you see like sort of stepping out into the clearing where you are, maybe, if this wants to do the thing.
Oh no.
Come on, where's you see stepping out towards you is this guy.
Ew.
And you hear like
no.
as soon as you see him, you hear off to the other side, you hear another one also stepping in. So I need everybody to roll me initiative here while I finish getting the map set up here.
Can you describe what it looks like for the podcast?
Yes.
Terrifying.
So you see what looks to be humanoid in shape, sort of, but it looks like somebody took a scarecrow and animated it as it steps out, but instead of having like a normal sort of like burlap face, its mouth is like torn open and it looks just terrible.
It's kind of got an oogie boogie face on it.
It does. It looks a little bit like Oogie Boogie, but skinny. Let's see here.
Okay, initiative.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know why.
So rolling
Terrible. Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Yes, please
Why do I have a
roll
spinning
your-
wheel of doom? Okay, here we go.
Oh, there you go. Mine's worse than yours.
When do barbarians get advantage on that? Not now, I don't think.
Bree, do you want me to release Ophelia to you?
Sure.
She should be all clear for you.
Okay. Not done. Oh. Nope, still not. Sorry guys, I have a spinning wheel of doom. It's rainbow, and I have to wait.
It's okay.
I think, is it doing the thing?
Not so far.
No. Oh,
Ah, I think it did a thing.
Natural
There
one
it
for
goes.
Ophelia on initiative.
There you go.
I guess it makes sense since we're all asleep still. Probably.
Well, for
Yeah,
for Worm.
I was going to say surely the first thing I do is, hey guys, you need to get up. We've got company.
You see my head pop out of the raccoon hole. What?
Alyssa, I sent you a screenshot of the map just in case you can't actually see it right now.
I can see the map. It's just everything else is being screwy.
Okay.
That's the good news. I can see the map. You can see me on the map.
You're in the lower left-hand corner in a tree.
Good. So I should be.
Okay, so first up is actually going to be Rue.
Yep. I think it might be the perfect time for me to use my short bow. It might also not be that. We'll see what its range is. Okay. Or I could just inflict damage to their perhaps non-existent ears by playing my kazoo. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. Am I close enough to do that? I have no idea. It doesn't say on here.
To target the you're within
Yeah,
range.
yeah. Okay, hold on here. Move them up. Okay.
Do you see them on the map?
I see them on the map. I see me. I just tried to command click myself, but that didn't work very well.
You're targeting it.
Oh, am I? Okay, great.
Mm-hmm.
So, hold on here. Oh no, the Rainbow Wheel of Doom. No, why? Okay, hold on, everyone. I'm experiencing technical difficulties.
You
my
have
God.
real dice with you.
Yeah, true. I guess I can just do that. Where did I put my real dice? Things are going very well over here in Canada, I'd like to say for the record. Okay, what am I rolling right now? A d20?
If you're a d20 plus. Well, let's see, what's your short bow here? A d20 plus 4.
A d20 plus 4. Okay, 1 second here. It's my beautiful sparkly d20. Okay. 18 plus 4 is 22.
That hits.
That is doing so much better than the other dice for me. Okay. Great. And then so let's see here. So it's 1d6 plus 2 piercing, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. 5 plus 2 is 7.
Okay.
Yep. That went actually pretty well.
Okay. And then anything else on your turn?
1 second here. For the sneak attack, is that something that I need to prepare for next time or no?
If you don't move, you can do steady aim to give yourself advantage. I think.
Okay, so maybe I just won't move then. Yeah. My extra stuff will be to not move.
Okay. So then, you can do your sneak attack. Sorry, I have played exactly one rogue, and it was 2 years ago for our birthday bash. So
Okay.
I don't remember how that works.
Me neither. Is that something for next turn or?
No, you can do it on every turn if you have advantage, if you have an ally in melee with the person that you're firing at, or if you use the steady aim.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
so
You
if
don't
you
have
use
steady
steady
aim
aim
until
stuff.
next level.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have it yet.
So I can't do that now then because none of those things are in effect. Okay, cool.
Very well.
I still do nothing like
Cool.
you do. Okay. Yep.
You
Thanks.
don't fall out
everybody.
of the tree. I'm proud of you. Okay, so it is their turn. Oh, let's see. He's gonna move. Maybe if my computer will do the thing.
Move, you cursed creature! We'll find out that
Changed.
Minnesota accent isn't real.
The ruse is off. Racist ruse.
Oh no. Okay, so
Unhand me, fool!
Wow, you really did lie to me a whole bunch.
Wouldst thou like to live deliciously? I have some bacon.
Thou brigand!
Okay, so as it gets to this point, it is going to use its terrifying glare. And so I
No.
need Ophelia, Lily, Grace, and Worm to all make wisdom saving throws, please.
I'm asleep.
I was gonna say, are we awake yet?
Lily woke you up.
I did. I woke you all
Wacky
up.
roll.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 15.
Okay, you're okay.
What did you say? Wisdom.
4 for Ophelia.
That's a failure.
Great.
Is that a wisdom check? Yeah. Wisdom
Yes,
save.
a wisdom save.
10 for Bree. Or Worm.
No,
I
for
don't know.
Bree the player.
Bree. I was gonna say Breeze, and I don't know why.
Oh. Well,
You're really getting your games well and truly muddled up. 14 for Lily.
Okay, so Worm and Ophelia, you are frightened and paralyzed
Oh no.
until the end of their next turn.
I can't be frightened.
then-
I'm just kidding.
Okay,
I totally can.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wait, I don't remember adding that in on your stuff.
Pulls all their stuffies up tight.
You're just like, I trust you to know your character sheet.
Up, and he's gonna dash so that he gets to you guys. And that is, come on, do the thing.
Come on.
It's their turn. Okay, Worm, you're frightened and paralyzed.
Yep.
Ah, sure.
Race.
I'm gonna hit it. And I'm gonna use I'm gonna rage first. Like you do. Hold on.
Worm, you sort of like sit up in your nest and like
Yeah.
things go flying, and you see this scarecrow just running out of the dark at you.
This is fine.
Great. Okay.
Everything's fine.
How can she sit up in her nest if she's paralyzed?
Yes, and I'm gonna
I was
use
sitting
a
up when you woke me up, and then
Okay.
So I hope I did that right.
I think
well,
so.
you're reckless now.
Yes, that was the plan.
Natural
Oh!
20.
Nice.
Wow, what a
Nice.
spread. What
Nice.
an
Okay, so we do
interesting-
max plus rolls, so you might have to add something to this once you roll your damage, but we'll see.
Great, okay. Sure. Ooh. So
So 12 plus another, what, 6? So you're at
or 7?
another, okay, so
Or no, 6, yeah. And then plus 2.
Yep.
Plus
okay.
plus
Yeah,
2 plus
he looks
3.
like he didn't
so
like that.
5. Wait, hold on. 12 plus 18 plus 5 is what it should be.
Yeah, he looks like that didn't sit well with him.
Great.
All right, cool. Anything else on your turn?
Well, I guess I just want to like scream in its face to make sure it's paying attention to me instead of Worm.
Okay.
That's it.
Lily, it is your turn.
It is my turn, and can I just double check something? Whereabouts on this map is our actual encampment?
It would be like
area?
right behind you.
Right behind me. Down there.
Yeah,
Perfect.
sort of like right here. I just didn't have the correct map for it.
In that case, Lily is going to try and target Scarecrow 1 if she can remember how to do targeting. Control click.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. You're 10 feet away.
Yes. And I am going to cast Guiding Bolt on it.
Ooh.
Which is why I wanted to check that our camp wasn't going to be in range or in line of fire. A flash of light will streak towards the creature of my choice within range, and range is 120 feet. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes Hang on, I've got the wrong glasses on for this distance. 4d6 radiant damage. The next attack roll made against this target before the end of my next turn has advantage, thanks to the mystical dim light glittering on the target. Until
basically, you hit it and it lights up like a Christmas tree.
Yeah. Basically.
All right, so go ahead and
But also,
roll
if
your...
I hit it, it potentially takes quite a lot of damage. At least that's the plan. Ooh, 18. Nope.
No, that's mine.
That's yours.
Nothing happened when you did that.
You have to roll an attack. So if it has like a plus whatever for your spell.
Mm.
Yeah, so you want to hit the button that says cast.
Yeah, I've just realised that.
There you go.
13.
A 13 hits.
Yay!
Nice.
So, then I roll damage. Yay!
There's wild cheering from the raccoon hole.
Okay. So you do 16 damage, and this thing is now lit up.
Yes.
Wahaha.
All right. Anything else on your turn then?
No.
Okay.
I think I'll stay
Celia
put for now.
is scared and paralyzed. Rue.
Yes.
Sorry,
Same thing as last time. Why are you yelling at me? Okay, I'm gonna just do this on here because I don't trust my computer today. Okay. Oh, well, I don't trust my dice anymore either. That was a 2.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it. Why don't you roll me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Oh no.
Yes. Give me a sec here. Okay. Is it rolling?
Okay, 14. You're okay. Like you think you hear the floor of this little like cubby hole that you're in like splinter a little bit, but you're okay.
Oh no.
I'm about to take a fast trip down the middle of this tree.
Oh no.
All right, so it's their turn. This guy's gonna move up. Lily, since you're the one that hit it, he's gonna try and attack you. I don't think a 5 is gonna hit.
Oh no.
Oh, and it does that twice. Cool. We're gonna try again. That's an 8. So those are not gonna hit. All right, Race. This one is by you.
It has advantage because I use reckless.
Yep. 2 on the first attack. That's a 21 to hit.
Sure.
For 4 damage.
It only showed 2.
Because you're...
Oh, because I'm raging.
Yep.
Yes.
Great.
And then only 10 on the second attack, so it misses the second one. All right, cool. Worm, you feel your body sort of like come back to itself, and you're able to react now. You do have to stand up.
I do stand up. I'm still panicking. I'm gonna move here.
Oh, God damn it. Cool.
5 feet. 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 5 Wow, none of us have moved yet.
Nope.
There we go. Sorry about that. Try
That's
again.
okay. That's okay. I do it all the time.
I thought I hit the button and I did not.
Move here. Definitely like full panic. There's almost like a ripple across her skin. And she's gonna... Actually, I'll move here first. Hang on. Words are hard. So I started here. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm gonna go here. That's where I want to go. Sorry, brain.
Okay.
No, here. Sorry.
Okay. As you sort of just like circle around the scarecrow.
Panic! And then I thunderclap.
Okay. There you go.
Okay.
Mainly because I'm panicking.
A 9 is a failure.
It takes 7 thunder damage.
Okay.
As I'm still screaming.
Definitely, like, you blow a huge chunk of, like, straw out of one side.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
He definitely looks hurt, that's for sure. Race, you are up.
Jeez.
You just see Worm running around, panicking, and there's a clap of thunder.
I'm just gonna, like, look over with my eyes are all, like, bloodshot because I'm raging, and I go, relax!
I can't, I'm freaking out!
Just gonna smack it again. Reckless!
You don't need to.
Why?
Step over 5 feet and I'll be flanking it.
Frick. Fine. Okay. Well, bam. Oh, terrible. Oh, awful.
Oh.
I rolled a 1 and a 2. Maybe I'll use my inspiration.
Yeah, a 7's not gonna do it.
That's
No.
awful.
That's really bad. Okay.
You still have inspiration.
14?
Roll it again, you might get a
14
crit.
hits.
What?
Roll it again,
I-
you might have a crit because you had advantage.
Oh. Does it work that way?
Mm-hmm.
Nah. Okay, so 17.
Okay, so that's gonna hit. Did I wake you up? I'm sorry.
Pasta.
Hi, Pasta.
All right, 14.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. He's definitely looking bad.
Great. And I do the, like, scream in its face again so it doesn't turn around.
Okay.
Because that's
Even though
my
I'm
only...
also screaming.
that's
on the other
that's
side.
Race's
You're just
only
a different
tactic.
kind of screaming.
Whole crew is screaming.
One of you is like barbarian yelling, the other one is just yelling.
Panic scream.
Yep. All right.
I start
Lily, you
screaming
are
in my
up.
but for fun.
As you should.
Yes.
As the one I
Yes.
hit is now right in my face,
Yep.
I am going to simply smack it with my mace. Hopefully. If I can. Here we go.
A 15's gonna hit.
Nice.
AC you're looking for is 11, so. Okay, so you do some damage with your mace.
So I do some damage with my mace, yes. Little
Yep.
bit.
All right. Yep. Showing some wear and tear. Ophelia is up now.
Yes.
Also needs to stand up.
He stands up and moves here and is going to swig something, not her potion, and then spew it out in a 30-foot line.
Oh god, we forgot about potions again.
Ah, crap.
You're gonna do. Sorry, you're spewing this out in a 30-foot line.
Yep.
You are going to hit Race.
No.
I'm behind.
Oh, wait, never mind. You're Ophelia right now. Sorry. I was looking at the wrong character.
Okay.
My bad.
That's okay. Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Nice.
Gross.
How'd they do?
Let's see here. So, the one that's right in front of you succeeded with a 17. And then the one that is in front of Worm and Race rolled a 12.
Nice. So that one takes a 7.
And he just sort of like melts into a puddle of straw as this
Nice.
brew hits him.
Well, it would take more damage as it goes, but guess not.
But it's
No.
already soup.
It's already straw soup. Straw pocket
Oh.
soup.
Don't you just love the fall? It's great for nice soups.
Yeah.
From up in the tree, I like soup! What kind of soup?
Brew, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to try to hit them again. See what happens.
Okay.
Okay. So far, so good. Short bow. Okay.
13 hits.
Okay.
It's you'll get sneak attack on.
Okay, do I need to do anything for that, or?
Yeah, you'll have to put the effect on.
Do I click the little thingy?
Yeah, so to the right of it, there's like a little person with little. You click that button, and it should put it on, and then you should be able to roll your damage.
Okay, perfect.
Nice. 7 damage. Okay. Yeah. So this guy's hurting.
Beautiful.
Just like Worm and Race, you see like the scarecrow just sort of like melts in between the two of you as an arrow just like flies in between the two of you. Like right between your faces.
Hey, everyone!
It is this guy's turn. Okay, so he's gonna swipe at Lily here. First attack. 9 is gonna miss.
Yes, it is.
Does a 15 hit?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. So you take 5 damage. As
Okay.
it rakes across you with its claws. Okay, Worm.
Ah! And then I freak out and ray of frost to the thing.
Okay.
15.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
3 damage.
Nice.
Level 2. Level 2.
You weren't targeting it though. Let's
Wasn't
drag
I?
that on there.
Oh,
Okay,
I
there we go.
pressed the
Nope.
thingy. Sorry. It
It's
must
okay.
not have
I dragged it on there.
clicked. And then I'm gonna hide behind this tree.
Okay. So like
Nice.
Rue, you look down and see Worm just like dart behind the tree you're hiding in. And Worm, as you run around that tree, you can see just how rotten this tree actually is up close, and you're amazed that it's holding Rue up. Oops,
Rue,
sorry.
this
Race,
tree
it's your
is
turn.
really gross.
Yay!
It's spongy.
It's been a good bed. It's been a
It's
really, really good bed.
spongy.
I like it.
It's so gross. I don't like the way it feels in my hands.
Don't touch it.
Race, it's your turn.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I guess I'll whack over here and go. Ah!
The old Midwest scare tactic.
Well, hold on. Is it doing the thing?
You gave yourself advantage twice.
That's not what I meant to do, but I meant to do it just once. It did it
It's fine.
reckless.
Okay.
Wah! Okay. 19 plus 5, 24. I assume that hits.
That's gonna hit.
Wow! Look at that damage. 15.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay. Lily, you are up. We can't hear you.
I said, geez, is that still not down? Okay.
Nope, he's looking pretty hurt though.
I should hope so.
Have a couple of buggers.
I am gonna smack him with my
It would have been if they actually hit anything. Problem is, they didn't hit anything.
I'm gonna smack him with my mace again because he's too close for anything else.
Okay.
Get him.
16.
That hits. Yep.
Excellent. Ugh. So I do a whole 2 damage.
Woohoo!
Nice. You give him a bop on the head.
Yeah.
Boink.
Maybe some of the straw sort of.
Okay.
Out.
And nothing else on your turn?
No.
Okay. Ophelia is up with Rue on deck.
Ophelia is analyzing the situation very closely and then tries to stab it.
Sure.
That's all they got.
Like you do.
The 19 hit.
Yep. That's definitely gonna hit.
4 damage.
Nice. Not bad. It's Rue's turn.
Okay. I am going to try to do the thing again.
I'll duck.
15, yep.
Probably a good plan, yeah.
I have danger sense.
If anyone's down at the bottom of the tree, be careful just in case I come through and take you out. It's a surprise attack for all of us. Okay, so 15. And
So,
I can do
yeah, 15 hits.
again, right?
Yep.
Okay.
There you go. For 9 damage. Nice. He is looking
Sweet.
really bad, but he's still standing. It's his turn. He's gonna go after Race here because you took a pretty good chunk out of him.
Just try me.
But that's a 7.
No.
Then on the second one, 13.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, that was fun. Worm.
Still freaking out. Still kind of screaming. Still gonna be like panicked, and then Sneeze and Craney just kind of like crawl up the staff because they were still like doing a snooze.
Mm-hmm.
And they just kind of look at her like, "Are you fucking serious? Shut the fuck up." And she just kind of stares at them like, "I don't know what you mean." And her staff just moves in like the right way, and another ray of frost fires off.
Okay.
11.
11 just barely hits. Their AC is 11.
I think that's fitting though. Like it just 5.
Okay. Doesn't
my-
take him down.
It's still
But
alive.
close.
What do you want me to do? It's still alive.
Race, this thing looks horrible.
Great. I'm gonna attack it again.
Got like frost, curled up one side. There's a couple of arrows sticking out of it. One
that
side is like
actually-
dented in from Lily's mace.
No, it didn't actually do that. Well,
22 is gonna hit, so.
I know, but what if I crit again? No, I didn't. Fine. 13.
Okay, there you go. So how would you like to end this?
I'm getting frustrated that it's still standing after everybody keeps hitting it. And finally I go just like, would you just sit down? And I like slash right into it.
Okay. So this thing, it just comes apart and it just is like a pile of inert straw now. And everything around you sort of settles in, and Worm is still yelling from their hiding spot. But that's probably a good place to take our break.
Yeah, gotta feed the cats. Poor babies.
And from
Have we been back that whole time?
We've been here the whole time.
I'm Sam Rice.
Anyways, so before we went on break, you fought a couple of creepy scarecrows that came out of the dark and attacked you in the middle of the night, and
Honestly,
did a lot of
offensive.
screaming, and
In the middle
it's
of
spooky
the night.
season.
Offensive.
You like spooky season.
I was sleeping.
That's fair.
You
I would
disturbed my
also be
snakes.
offended if I was woken up in the middle of the night by.
Now I have to remake the nest.
Yes, you do.
Vacuum, blow back up all the pillows. Like
No, I don't have to do that. I just gotta like remake it.
Right. Is anybody hurt? Because I will cast Cure Wounds on you if you are.
Nope,
As well
I'm
as
fine as I'm
on
like
myself.
diving into my bed and like hiding under the blanket.
I'm
Nope.
good. Have I finished trancing?
No.
I'm
not
good
yet.
in my
Rolling a
tree.
little
Bye, everyone. I snuggle back down into the raccoon den.
I'm gonna use my good berries from the day and eat two, and I'm
Okay.
like, I'm fine.
So actually, the only person I'm curing with whose wounds I'm curing is my own.
Probably at the moment.
Who knows? Maybe something else will attack you. But anyways, so everybody settles back in.
In
Hold
my
on,
case,
let
it
me
might
use
be
my
the
good
raccoon
berries.
family.
Yes.
There we go.
Everybody settles back in. You know, it takes a little bit, but you settle in, get some, back into your trances or sleep or, whatever form of rest it is that you take. Lily, you finish out your
Yep.
turn. And then
do.
you wake up Race, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so Race, by the time you are woken up again, you've completed your rest.
Cool.
Go ahead and roll a perception check as you're keeping an eye
Okay.
out on things.
Perception.
Get out of the recycling bin.
No,
No.
I'm trash, but renewable.
Upcycle this.
I'm gonna send her to you.
No, thank you. I already have 5.
I know. What's the 6th?
One too many.
All right, so a 17. Okay, so the night carries on. You hear typical sounds out in the woods. You don't hear anything beyond that. You think maybe you hear someone out on the road, but they don't come into camp. And eventually the sun comes up. Rue, you are awoken when the raccoons return to their hole and are still surprised that you're still in there. You wake up and there's
Hey,
just like
guys.
5 of them looking in at you. Like, get the fuck out.
It's like Goldilocks all over again.
The rest of you are awoken by a loud crashing sound as Rue comes down out of the tree.
What the hell?
But it
Oh,
is
how I
you.
morning.
roll.
Hi.
Hi. I had a great sleep up there.
Dr. Nick.
So much
Okay, yeah.
fur.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, I feel like Worm could sleep through just about anything, but yeah.
When you have a bunch of brothers that are
awoken.
older than you, like, you just learn to sleep through everything.
Yes. So, anyways, you wake up, you pack up camp, get the horses ready, all of that sort of stuff. Get the wagon ready. Same setup as before, where Lily's driving and Race is up front, or are you switching it up today?
And I'm having a nap under a blanket on top of a bunch of dye jars.
That tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, so you set out, and as you first pull out of the campsite, you see that there's like a three-way split in the road. To the north is Raven's Point, to the east is Balor, where you're headed, and then one that sort of goes in like a southeast direction. That leads to a cliffside road that goes along the coast.
Okay, well,
And then
we don't want that one. We want the one that heads off east towards Balor.
Yep. So now
So
what are you doing? Don't chew on that.
So I
God.
turn the horses and
All right.
head off up that eastern road.
Yep. So you take off, and for the most part, like, you know that you'll get to Balor about halfway through the day. At some point after noon. The road again here is maintained pretty well. So you don't have to worry about that. And it looks like the rain that they had talked about before has dried up, so the road's pretty steady. Somebody go ahead and roll a D8. Melissa did it last time, so either Lily or Race, because Worm's doing the thing.
Nose goes, bitches.
I'll do it. 2.
2. Okay. Okay. So as the day wears on, the trees begin to like thin out and then eventually sort of stop as it gives way to farmland. And you see up ahead is sort of flying overhead in a circular pattern, looks to be like vultures of some kind. And you all pretty much know that this is like the sign of like something has died there recently.
Hey, what's that?
Carrion.
We mostly have gulls where I'm from.
Well, where do you think the skulls come from?
No, gulls.
Oh, gulls.
Seagulls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure I like the look of this, but
I'm sure it's fine. It's just something dead.
But like,
what?
It could just be like a deer. It doesn't have to be anything bad.
Well,
you continue on down the road for a little ways, and as you get closer, you can definitely tell that whatever this is close to the road. You can see what looks to be a horse that is laid out and a rider close by. They're not moving.
Oh, I take it back.
I stop the wagon and get down to go and have a look.
Okay. So Lily pulls the wagon to a stop, and you hop out and go take a look. Is anybody going with, or?
I'm getting out behind her with my sword out.
Okay. The rest of you just sort of like watch from the wagon, like as this is going on. Lily and Race, you approach, and you can see that the horse appears to have been mauled by something. You can't tell what, but like there's really big, deep, thick gash marks in the side of this thing.
Ew.
And it looks to have been dead for a little while at this point. And its rider is in much the same condition, but you can tell that he's wearing it. So it's a young man, sort of like sandy colored hair and like a beard, appears to be human. And they are wearing the sort of tabard of a courier, which you know to be like people that run messages from the capital to the outlying cities and back.
Mm-hmm.
Bad, right?
Not
Probably.
good. Definitely not for
been
them.
dead
Anyways.
for at least a day at this point.
Are there any signs of any? There's no one nearby still, right? If they've been dead for that
No.
long. Anything identifying on this person to let us take something back to someone they know?
They
or...
have a tabard, and then they have like a messenger bag.
What's in the bag? What's in the bag? Okay, sorry.
I start going through the bag.
You open up the bag, and like it's very difficult to see inside of this bag. The fabric is like very dense inside.
Okay.
Emily knows what Emily wants to do with it, but I don't know if Race is smart enough to know what to do.
Is it putting more bacon in there?
No.
Always.
Although,
That's
what
just
a
a
great
given.
idea.
Yeah.
What is it?
Here, maybe it's stuck in there. Start shaking it.
Okay, so as you turn it upside down, 3 envelopes and a whole lot of coins fall out.
Ah!
It's a Purolator purse. Great.
What's a Purolator?
It's hard to explain. It's a carrying service of stuff. I like to steal from them sometimes because they got lots of neat things in all of their boxes and bags.
Well, yeah, they would have to if they're a
Yeah.
carrier service.
How much money is it?
A couple hundred gold.
Oh my gosh.
Sweet.
There's so much money.
Okay.
Wow.
What are the addresses on the envelopes or the names on the envelopes?
All the addresses are in Yamani. Sorry, brain stopped working for a second there. So all the addresses are in Yamani. One of the names actually stands out to you. As sorry, where's the list here? One of the names stands out to you, Jandar Vitani.
Do we know that?
That's Topher's brother.
Oh.
Whoa.
And that's the recipient on it?
Mm-hmm.
So they were maybe going back to Yamani?
Yeah, you think so? Because all the addresses are from Yamani.
If all the addresses are at Yamani, then that's like where the direction they were going in.
Maybe we should deliver these for them since obviously they've got eaten by some sort of beast. Sorry, fella.
Yeah, we can't leave the body here like this.
Why not? It's already being taken care of.
Because there will be people who care about him who will want to know what's happened to him.
So what do you suggest? We take it with us? That's
Yes.
disgusting and unhygienic.
Quite possibly, but it's still the right thing to do.
Or, alternatively, we could leave him here and just say, hey, there's a dead body that looks like this guy and he was a mail carrier.
No.
God, you're bossy.
Yes.
That was one word.
Well, I'm
Heavy
not
bossy was
touching it.
just one
And I get up
word.
into the front of the wagon because I don't want to be anywhere near a dead body.
I'm not going to make anyone touch it who doesn't want to. However,
I mean, I could probably pick it up.
So wait,
we just need
sorry,
to.
you're gonna take the dead body with you?
No.
Yes.
You could just like take their identifying stuff.
See, that's what I'm saying, Sky Daddy. We just take their identifiers and take it back to the frickin' town, and then we don't have to deal with it. I don't have a rucking corpse up in here.
What if someone wants to bury him or something?
Then they can come get
Yeah,
what's
exactly.
left.
That seems mean.
It's not. It's perfectly natural to have an
What if-
outdoor burial
I
where the carrion take care of you.
How do we bury people? I mean, I assume we don't bury people where I'm from, right? Like, there's no room.
Yeah.
No. Most of the time they're burned or sent out to sea.
We could throw them in the ocean. That's how we bury people. Or like, well, I guess you could burn them up if they're sick. Do they look sick?
They look very
It looks
sick.
very
yes.
dead.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
Sick and dead are two
But I
different
suppose
things.
that is
Right.
that is an alternative. We could. I'm really not happy with just leaving his body here.
Is there a name on the uniform or anything? Sal.
No, but you know,
Right.
that they have, like, the couriers are very well regulated in town, so like somebody would notice that this person has gone missing. So if you reported it, more than likely they would have a record.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm going to suggest instead then that we do something that's a bit unusual. But we
Other than taking a giant dead body?
Other than taking it with us, yes. As I say, I can't be doing with just leaving it for the.
You could bury it.
So I'm gonna.
Night, you
That's
guys.
why I'm going to suggest that we bury him.
Night.
I'm feeling fast. Night, everyone. Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks for the fun game, Artemis. Bye.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to suggest, that we bury it.
All right, well, you have fun
Bury
with
it.
that.
Put a slight marker up, a small marker up, so that we can say to people, this is where he is.
All right.
And then
So you
if
take a little
they
bit
want
of
to come
time.
and- they want to
Yeah.
come and do something with him, then they can.
You take a little bit of time and bury them. Put a marker there so that they're able to be found again.
I can
You
rage
take
dig.
the bag and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Rage
Yes, we
dig.
take the bag.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
gather up all the coins that got strewn all over the ground, and make
You
sure
were
that Rue
busy
doesn't,
burying. I'm sure Rue would have taken care of all the coins.
No, that's exactly what I was just about to say. I make sure that Rue doesn't take care of any of the coins.
I'll help with the coins.
Okay. So Worm, as you're like picking up the coins and stuff, you go to put them in the bag, and like you put your hand in the bag and you go into the bag like up to your shoulder.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keeping my arm like all the way in the bag, I start screaming for Race. Screaming
Roll a
that the bag is
deception
eating
check.
me.
Oh,
22.
jeez. Hold on.
Race,
Well,
roll a
it's-
perception.
Yeah, it's not gonna be. You mean it? Perception or insight?
Either
I guess it
one.
doesn't matter. Like this. Wow. Okay. Well,
Oh,
almost,
okay,
but not
okay.
quite.
Pretty close.
I'm still far
Yeah.
enough away that I'm like, what is it? And then as I get
Yeah.
closer.
So Worm rolled a
Right,
22 and Race rolled a 20, and like you turn around and like Worm's arm is just gone inside this
What?
bag.
Oh,
Ah! Race, help! I'm just kidding. It's
One.
fine.
I climb out of the hole.
So I put all of that in the
I'm sorry.
party sheet.
It was, I had to. It was funny.
Okay.
I mean, if it wasn't you, you would have laughed.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I
that's what
probably
thought.
would have.
I would have done it to Lily, but I don't think they like me very much.
That's not true.
Are you sure?
I just think
It's not true.
I wouldn't
I
like
just-
me very much.
I just think she maybe cares about some things more than we do.
I mean, I
That's all.
guess so.
Like random strangers' dead bodies on the road.
It's really kind of gross. What if he had the plague?
Yeah.
He's been dead long enough that it wouldn't matter.
Well, that doesn't mean anything. As long as it's still in the meat, it's still going to get you.
Is it plagued?
You don't think that
No,
he had
I'm
the
sure
plague?
it's no. I don't think that. I'm
Upon closer
judging by
examination
him
as
and
you're
the horse.
burying him, you're
I'm
pretty sure that
the-
with the claw marks and everything like that,
Yeah, he was just attacked and
yeah,
eaten.
I mean,
something got a hold of him.
all I'm saying is that he could have had the plague and then just met with a werewolf.
A werewolf? What's that?
It's a
Are
wolf
these
that's over
werewolf
there.
size?
I don't know what they are. They're unpleasantly large, but no, I don't think they're a werewolf.
Pretty sure race falls for.
I know. That's why she keeps doing it.
Where? Oh, I get it. Where?
It was just no, but it's a disease called lycanthropy. It turns you into a big like a big wolf, and like you kind of lose your mind a little.
Lazenby disease. Gotcha.
Lazenby?
Yeah. Right?
Lycanthropy.
Lancertropy.
Werewolfism.
Werewolfism. I can say that for
Okay.
sure.
Yeah,
There you
that
go.
one works. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Werewolferpy.
No. No.
That one.
Werewolfy?
Yep.
I don't think that's right.
But
No,
never
it's
mind.
definitely that.
Okay. But look, we got a bag of holding.
Holding. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a magic bag.
It's just a normal, boring old bag. What do you mean?
No, but look, and I put my arm back in it. See, look, this is how long my arm is. And then I put it in the bag. And my arm is straight. I'm not bending it.
What?
So,
Wait,
like,
hold on.
here, you put your arm in it too.
Okay, I guess I'm not that stupid.
You
Oh.
probably have at least siblings that have had bags of holding in the past, if not your parents.
How'd they get one and I didn't? Just kidding.
But we know who the favorite is.
I'm one of the middle ones.
Lily looks round as all of this is going on and just sort of takes it in and says, "Oh, that's a bag of holding."
Yeah, we just said that. I just said that.
I wasn't listening. I was working on
well,
digging.
it's called multitasking, Lily.
I gotcha. I'll go get the rest of the hole. I like throw the person in there and start covering him up. It's probably not deep enough.
I'm
Well,
stuffing all
as long as he's-
the money back into the bag.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you
And the three
finish that
envelopes.
up. Yeah, you finish that up. And, Rue's asleep in the wagon by the time you get back. Ophelia
Mhm.
is basically a stick person and wouldn't have been strong enough to help with that. So, you get back in the wagon, get moving again. And there is a little less traffic on like this portion of the road than there was before, but still some. You see a few wagons going by, none that have the house marker on them this time, but you do see a few people go by.
I wave at them all.
And as you, and they wave and do the, the Midwest 2-finger wave at you as they go by.
This is just middle America.
It is.
Why are these people waving?
Americas.
Oh my god. There's nothing worse than being stuck at a 4-way stop with a whole bunch of Midwesterners. It's terrible.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Somebody has to have the right of way. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's
exactly.
the person to the left.
The person
But
to
if
the
there's
left
somebody
of
at all
whom?
of the stops,
It's the person who stopped first.
That's true.
yeah, I know that. But
And then
it's
if
the
you all
Midwest.
stopped at the same time, it's the person to the left.
Yes.
Anyways.
Or the right in jolly old England.
Yeah, learn to
Yes.
drive, people. And if it's a roundabout, you don't stop at it. It's just a yield.
Which may require you to stop if there are lots of vehicles in the roundabout.
Yes.
Sure. But it's not a mandatory stop if it's
It is not a
empty.
mandatory stop, correct.
Don't worry, there's no diverging diamonds. You're fine. Anyways.
Talk to me when you get some chaos crosswalks, and then we'll talk.
Chaos
Exactly,
crosswalks, what the heck is that?
It's like a 4-stage intersection. The traffic going this way, the traffic going this way, and then all of the pedestrians, they can literally cross this way, and across, like diagonally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in Hamilton, isn't it?
There's a couple in Hamilton, some in Toronto, and another one in Paris. Yeah.
Holy crap.
There's one
They
in
actually
Leeds
work
in
really
England
well.
too.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because
We have a weird, I don't know if it's a diverging diamond, but we have a weird, like, chain link zigzag interchange.
Yeah. It actually works out really well because during the pedestrians, they can't turn or anything. So they can't do like a right turn on red.
Yeah.
So it keeps them safe and like, yeah.
Hold on, I'm trying to get it to.
This has been driving in the Midwest and Canada.
And England. Because I learned
England.
I learned roundabouts in England.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
They have roundabouts here too.
Yeah, we do too. We have a whole
Yeah,
bunch
but
of
I
them
learned to drive them correctly. in
Oh, fair.
Okay. So anyways, it takes you a little bit to bury the body, obviously, and then get back on the road. And about mid-afternoon or so is when you roll into Balor. You see this town, very, very small. It was set up originally as like a trading post that was on the road. It started out as one sort of main house that spread out as the town sort of grew around it. And you can see like there is a sort of like a wooden palisade wall, and beyond that there's farmland, lots and lots of farmland around here. This is sort of on the southern edge of the grasslands that sort of dip down from Wythos. And there's people here. It's not it's not anything like what you're used to in the capital, but there's some people milling about. They see you come in and kind of give you a look over as you rolling through with the wagons, but they're used to that here. And the coach house would be the place to check the inn. So
okay.
Yeah. So Lily knows that the inn at Balor is called the Dancing Dragon.
yes. Yep.
So that is where we need to head to.
Okay.
Ooh,
Yep.
nice
So
map.
you roll into town, and Lily guides the wagon over to the wagon, or to the carriage house, and you're able to get the horses into the stables, and get the wagon sort of off to the side so it's not in the way, and you enter the Dancing Dragon. And there's a few people in here, not quite as many as you probably think will be here at night when the farmers come out from the fields. But there are a couple of people in here, and there is a man behind the bar who nods and waves at you as you enter and says, "Oh, welcome in. What can I do for all of you?" And you see a human male with long red hair that's pulled back into a braid, a beard, looks to be, mid 40s.
Who did the things say we needed to bring this stuff to? So you remember?
They're
You
rolling your
are.
money. Oh, the stuff that we're carrying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you are looking for. Sorry.
You probably shouldn't leave it in there.
You're looking for
Savings.
Roan Tiago,
Okay.
who is in charge of the shipping here in Balor.
I tell the man behind the counter that name.
Okay. He nods and he like points down at the end of the bar where there's a guy that's eating a meal. Looks like, some kind of stew with bread and a mug next to him, and he hears his name and looks around and he goes, welcome. I'm Roan. How what merchant house are you from?
I say the one we're from.
Third house
Third house
surgeon.
Third house surgeon.
Okay. So he you can see he kind of like thinks for a minute. He goes, "Oh, okay. Yeah. Pell isn't here yet, but they should be here before sundown. So just, hang out and we'll get your wagon swapped over and you can leave in the morning."
Oh. Cool.
Excellent.
Okay.
We do need to talk to somebody though, because we found something on the road that needs to be reported.
That we had nothing to do with. We found it like that.
Indeed.
Okay. Can you be a bit more specific so I know who to send you to?
A dead body.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
animal.
Oh, a horse.
an animal.
Yes, there was a horse as well.
They were a messenger, we think.
So you're gonna want Elder Lyra. She'll be over at the Thistle.
The what?
The Thistle. It's the herb shop in town.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
And he
Okay.
gives you directions. It's like basically across the road and down 3 houses.
Nice. Small town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Great.
Like, and he tells you, if you've gotten to the well, you went too far. So.
Oh, okay.
That's handy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go and take care of that if you guys want to just hang out. You did all the digging and stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm like
What was that for?
standing by the door to watch the stuff so nobody steals it.
Just seems a bit unkind to leave one person to deliver news like that. That's all.
I didn't know
But-
him.
If you're okay with it, then that's fine.
Yeah, you guys take care of the dyes and stuff. I'll go take care of the Elder Lyra.
All right.
Okay. Fine.
Lyra, yes. Lyra.
You ever say a name so much it doesn't make any sense anymore?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just did that to myself.
Race. Race. Race.
Race. Race.
That's all meanie.
All right. So Worm wanders off down the road. The rest of you stay with the wagons.
Oh, we just split the party.
What could possibly go wrong? It's fine. Worm, you follow the directions, and sure enough, a couple houses down on the other side of the road, there is a small storefront with the sign "The Thistle" on it, and you enter in, and it's a little small town apothecary, and behind the desk you see a female satyr who turns around and looks at you and says, "Oh, stranger, welcome in. I'm Lyra. How can I help you?"
Lyra. Hi. Look, this is going to be real awkward, but we found your guy on the road. He's dead.
My guy.
Messenger
Can you be
guy?
a bit more specific?
He had these letters, and
oh.
I'll like pull them out and lay them on the table.
She kind of takes a look at him and she goes, "Oh, that was Sven. You said you found him on the side of the road."
Yeah, him and his horse were kaputskis.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, I think it was a werewolf.
I wasn't aware that we had one in the area.
That's just a guess.
That's good to know. Okay. We have been having reports of strange creatures in the woods lately, so good to
like
know.
what?
Nobody has gotten a real good look at it, just something sort of moving through the trees, keeping a distance.
Werewolf.
Some of the kids have reported it. You think it's werewolf? Usually we hear wolves when those are around. Or
Maybe-
a wolf.
Maybe he's mute.
It's possible. Who are you?
Nobody. Here, we'll take your letters, and I just wanted to let you know that your guy was dead. Okay, bye. And I like try to snatch the letters and leave.
Okay. You go back outside.
Great.
You know that gif of Leonardo DiCaprio like holding his ribs and he's like leaning on a wall in a bathroom? That's me right now.
That's me after every social interaction.
That was not good. Shit. I go into the nearest alleyway and I come out looking completely different.
Okay. What do you come out looking like?
I look like a dragonborn, a silver dragonborn. Can't really tell gender. Tail, same clothes, taller, heavier. And I walk away.
Okay. Do you go back to the inn where everybody is, or are you just wandering through town?
I'm wandering.
Okay. Make me a perception check while you're walking around.
Eight.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
So, okay.
Well.
Okay. So you see that this is primarily a human and elf mix of people in this town. There are a couple of, like, obviously you saw a satyr, and you're pretty sure you see a furbog when you kind of pass one of the gates that looks out onto the fields. You're pretty sure that you see a furbog out there. But grainy. It's yeah, exactly. Just grainy.
There's only one in the whole world.
Yeah. You see, so there is a general store called the Happy Hog. There is a smithy, but it looks like just a super basic kind of smithy for like a farrier and that kind of thing, like farm tools.
Yep.
Easy, simple repairs. Maybe like if somebody breaks a wagon wheel or something like that, like maybe they would be the place to check. And then you saw obviously the apothecary. There's a mill and a cooper here, and then there's two shrines here. There's a small sort of like if you've ever seen like one of those outdoor Japanese kind of like I think they're called Chiba shrines, where it's like it's got the little statue in it and the place to like burn some incense and stuff like that with the little hood over the top of it. There's one of those for the Wild Mother, who helps with like the harvest and things like that. And then there's another one for the Torchbearer as well, who is the god of like light and life. But other than that, really not a lot going on in this town.
That's okay. I walk with my head up and just wander. No real
Okay, yeah.
aim, no like goals in mind, just kind of looking around. I have my ram doll like wrapped in my tail.
Okay. Yeah. You sort of make like this town is very small, and you sort of are able to make your way around like the outside edge of the city pretty efficiently. And as you pass by like the southern gate, you kind of are looking out, and there's guards there, and they regard you obviously because like you're a little different than anything that really is in town, like just given the fact that like you're a dragonborn at the moment. um they eye you, but nobody stops you or anything like that. And you think, like, as you are sort of looking into the trees to the south where they start to get a little bit thicker, you think you see something just sort of like walk slowly past and then disappear out of sight.
Go over to the guards that were at the south gate.
There's two of them. There looks to be like an elf female in sort of like simple leathers and has like a staff, and there is a human male alongside carrying a spear.
Right. You see that out there?
They kind of look in the direction, and by the time that you like draw their attention to it, it's gone. No. What did you see?
Some sort of movement within the trees. It looked like it was walking.
I mean, there are some hunters out there. Maybe it was one of them. We've got some people out in the woods today.
But they would be in pairs at least, yes?
Usually.
This was alone.
And you can see that they kind of look,
but
nothing reappears.
I heard there was issue with strange things being seen in woods, yes?
You can see that like they kind of exchange a look and then look at you, and they're like, well, some of the kids were out having a get together out in the woods and they got spooked by something, but when we went to go look, there was nothing there. No trail, nothing. We didn't find anything. Nobody got hurt or anything, and nobody got a good look at whatever it was, so maybe it was a critter going through the woods in the night and just spooked them.
Perhaps. Any other weirdness around, like bodies showing up dead and whatnot?
Bodies? No. Everybody's accounted for as far as we know.
Oh, well, that is
there
where
have been
wrong.
some...
Sven, Messenger Sven? Do you know?
They kind of, like, you can see, they kind of think, and the woman goes, yeah, the guy who was at the pub last night. Oh, yeah, he was wearing the mess. Yeah, okay. And you said something happened to him?
Yeah, dead some miles out of town.
Oh, that's terrible. Do you know what did it?
No. I have suspicions, but no.
Yeah, I mean, apart from them, as far as we know, nobody's missing. None of the locals anyways. As far as anything strange, one of the kids did say that they thought they saw an old beggar woman, but couldn't find her.
No, the beggar.
We haven't seen any old beggars here.
Really? You have erased poverty and homelessness?
Everybody who lives in this town has a home, yes?
Wonderful, wonderful.
We look after our own here.
That is good. It's good. But you've strange beggar woman and no one saw her again?
No, after let's see, and he kind of like you can see kind of thinks, and he's like, who was it? I think it was Rin who saw him.
Rin. Who is Rin?
He's the miller's son.
Hmm.
Maybe about 12 with red hair.
Okay, I go talk to Rin then. Thank you. Keep eye outs, because I saw strange thing.
Will do, friend. What's your name?
Papia.
Nice to meet you. And they introduce themselves. So the woman introduces herself as Mia, and then the man introduces himself as Kaladin.
Very nice. Nice to meet you. I leave now. Okay, bye. And I just walk away.
Like you can just see after as you are just almost out of earshot, you just hear one of them. You hear the woman go, "You really don't have that many dragonborn that come here. That was kind of neat." And then they go back to guard duty. It's very small town vibes here. Anything that's different, there's that's nice. But you continue your walkabout, and it's very quiet here. The apart from you can hear people at the smith working, or people out in the fields, things like that. It's pretty slow moving town. You get the sense that they don't get a lot of excitement here. So the rest of you who are at the inn, it takes Worm a long time to come back, and eventually you don't even see them come back. You do, however, see eventually a dragonborn walk in.
Race will recognize me.
I would know that person.
Okay.
I think that before they get back, Lily would probably have started getting where the hell have they gone vibes. This should not have taken as long as this. And I think Lily would probably want to go out and head up to the apothecary.
Well, maybe she met someone. You don't know.
You head up to the apothecary, and again, you're greeted by the same. You've met Lyra before.
But yeah.
So when you walk in, you would know. She looks up and she sees you, and she goes, "Oh, Lily, right?"
That's right. Well done. Yeah.
Good to see you again.
And you.
Did somebody call for a healer?
No, nothing like that. Has a friend of mine been in here recently?
Can you be a bit more specific? I've had a couple of people in.
Probably wanting to tell you some bad news about one of your couriers.
Was she a tiefling?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was here almost an hour ago.
Mm-hmm. How much did
nervous.
she tell you? Yes.
She just told us about Sven, and then ran out rather quickly.
Yeah. Did she tell you that we didn't just leave him lying out on the road? We have buried him. So that...
No, she just sort of told me he was dead and then ran away. Said that you guys didn't do it.
Well, no, we definitely didn't do it. We've been bringing a load of goods.
That's exactly what the murderer would say.
Exactly.
We came across him and his horse, unfortunately.
Okay, yeah, she said that it was some kind of creature?
Yeah, it looked like they'd been pretty badly mauled by something.
Okay.
Some kind of animal.
Well, make sure to tell the boys when they get back from hunting and let them know to be on the lookout for something out in the woods.
Yeah. And he's about 2-3 miles out of town. Heading back down towards the big crossroads.
Well, if you're, are you headed back to?
We will be tomorrow.
Okay. I mean, maybe let the messenger service there know.
Yeah.
They'll probably want to know and let his family know if he has one.
Yeah. Do you happen to know where my friend went, the tiefling?
No, she ran out very quickly and went that way, and then like points out the door in the direction that Worm took off in. But I haven't seen her.
Okay.
Is she all right?
Yes, I'm sure she's fine. It was just not not an interesting, a happy conversation to have, and she's, she took it upon herself, and I just thought, she'd been gone quite a long time. Just wanted to check.
Okay, well, let me know if you need any help, because we can, call in the folks, and hopefully hasn't gone too far.
Yeah, no, I'm sure she'll be absolutely fine. But I also wanted to make sure that the full message had got to you.
Maybe try over at the general store.
Did you say Sven? What was his name?
Yes, Sven. Yeah. I don't know his surname. Okay,
it's fine. Yeah, I'll go and have a look around and see what I can find.
Okay. So you wander around, and I feel like this is like a Scooby-Doo moment where you guys are just like passing by, but like you don't know that it's...
No, because I don't know that. I don't know.
You don't know. Like eventually you wander back in and you see Race talking to a dragonborn.
And I think to myself, oh, I saw them a couple of times while I was wandering around town. I wonder how Race comes to know them. So I walk over and say, hi, Race. Who's your friend?
I'm Opia.
Hello. Pleased to meet you.
It's a long story.
I have time.
Not really any of your business either.
Race is like, I don't know how to explain what's going on.
Okay. Race, has Worm come back yet?
Lily, make a perception check.
Nope, haven't seen them.
Okay, with a 21, you notice that they're wearing the same clothes that Worm was wearing when they left, and carrying the bag and everything. You roll an 18.
Same snakes too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ram doll.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like,
you put 2 and 2 together, and you do come up with 4 instead of 7. So
yeah.
Realization suddenly dawns.
Haven't seen them. The strangest thing, they're probably fine.
I'm sure your friend is fine. Yes.
Yes. What did you say your name was again, my friend?
Opia.
Okay. Fine.
With an H at the beginning.
Yeah, the H part is not coming through on your microphone. That's why
I know.
Put it in chat.
I'm watching it come out on the CC, and I'm like, nope, it's not opium. Thank you. Opia. That one didn't even register, so I don't even know.
Oh,
Oh, Pia.
So,
Close enough.
I get the feeling you're probably going to be joining us for a while, Hopia.
I'll be here and there. Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
There are
So, are we going to
others,
stay here tonight? It is by far the best place.
It's the only place to stay in town, unless you want to sleep in the horse barn.
Well, yeah, I was sort of getting at that.
There is nothing wrong with horse barn. It's quite comfy. But bed is better.
Horse. Yes.
I could sit out there with the stuff for a bit.
Can't we, like, lock it somewhere? They were going to take care of your carriage, weren't they? Your wagon?
Yeah, this place, like, so there was a stable boy that had taken the wagon when you got here, and like you get the sense that like this is not new to them. Like there's a place to put the wagons while you're waiting for your replacement to come.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, and the chap that we spoke to when we first arrived said that they'd look after them for us. The chap whose name I can't remember.
Rowan.
Said that he'd look after it for us, and then we can just do the swap in the morning.
Oh, is that person, like, we would know, is that person the person that works for the, like, fabric people, or does that person work with, like, our house that we work for?
He works for the carriage house. But like it's his job to like make sure like wagons that are coming in get like secured if they need to wait for other wagons. Like this is like a changeover place. A place to get like fresh horses and things like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're not meeting the merchants or anything.
No.
Okay.
No. You're waiting for your guy to come in with the wagon so you can take his wagon back to where you came from, and he's going to take your wagon to where he's going.
Back to where he came from, yeah.
I'm going to write a note that probably is really poor, like, spelling and grammar. And it's probably says something like, hey, if you ever get some really pretty, like, a scrap of fabric, I'd love to maybe buy it. Just a little something. And I'll put it in the wagon with, like, in like a bundle of the fabrics. And I'll put my name at the bottom.
Okay.
Fine.
Did you sign that?
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
How will they know to contact you? Or did you put where you are staying?
I take the paper out. P.S. I work for Third House Surgeon. Fold it back up. Shove it in there.
There you go.
Okay. So, like, knowing sort of like the map the way that you do, you would know that like coming into this area, the wagons would be coming from Ogark and probably from Ren beyond that. And both of those places. So Ogark is unique in that it is a sort of a stronghold of type that is orcs and half orcs. Very, very common in this part of the world. There are a few of them around, but Ogark is definitely the biggest. And then Ren beyond that is actually an elven settlement. So
where on this map are we? Like northeast of Yamani?
Yes. Hold on 1 second here. I will ping. So you guys are like there right now.
Halfway point.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what this place was like set up for, was like a halfway between Yamani and Ogark.
Okay. Cool. All right.
But yeah. So are you getting rooms for the night, or like what's the plan?
I think we just get rooms for the night.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
Get something to eat.
yeah. So you go to the bartender, and he introduces himself as Matthias Grimdelve, and
Ooh.
he tells you that a room for the night, like if you want a single room, it'll be 2 silver, and if you want like that one that has like a double bed in it, it's 5 silver. So
Like a double bed is in 2 beds, or a double bed is in the size?
yeah, like either way, like you could get it like a double bed, or you could get 2 separate beds in there.
Race.
Eh.
You want
Sure.
that?
Okay.
Okay.
What do we think Rue and Ophelia are going to want to do?
We can always ask them next time. It's not an issue.
Yeah.
That's true.
Um,
True.
I feel like Ophelia would want their own room.
maybe. I think Rue probably would not care.
Probably.
No.
Just
Rue-
somewhere to like face
Rue
plant
is
into.
probably still sleeping in the wagon.
Yeah.
This is true. This is very true.
Probably.
Yeah.
And Lily would want
But-
a room for herself.
And a simple meal can be bought here. And he tells you that, obviously breakfast is provided with the room and stuff like that. And you basically just kind of settle in to wait for your wagon to show up, your trade-off, and I think that's probably a good place to end for the night.
Alrighty.
Sweet.
Thanks
Yep.
for watching. Stick around for the raid. Don't forget to check us out. Isn't Backpackers tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yep, Backpackers tomorrow night at 7:00. And
Talking
then
about maps.
maps. Fun.
Ooh.
Maps.
And then we have
Sounds
Race to
good.
the Finish, one of our Spooktober one-shots on Sunday. And then
Yeah.
Mistwalkers is back on Monday. So lots of stuff for you to watch. Some creepy vibes. Stick around for the raid, though.
Something almost every day now until the end of the month. Almost.
Almost.
Mm.
That's the plan, Stan.
Love it.
Anyway, have a good night. We'll see you when we see you.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.